Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So wonderful to be here with you today. Hope everyone is doing well. It's just an incredibly beautiful day. I'm looking out my back window. Beautiful day here in Southern California. Oh my goodness, it is stunning outside. There is not a cloud in the sky. It's completely blue. And the trees are so beautiful. Oh my goodness. This is the first chance I've had today to take a look. Excuse me while I am in awe. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, so I hope it is equally, if not more, beautiful where you are today. Today we're going to activate our root chakra, doing something different in that we're going to inwardly chant, silently chant a mantra. And that is because security and peace are essential to our well-beings. And where does the security and the peace come from? Within, right? It is such an amazing thing that you all come here to unite and meditate together. Because what that does is it lifts not only ourselves as we sit in meditation together, but it also lifts our communities, our business communities, our families, and ultimately, of course, the planet. And what an awesome thing to think that this small gesture of sitting in meditative peace and tranquility for just a few moments is actually a huge benefit to our planet and to all sentient beings on the planet. When we consider peace, tranquility, security, many times we look outside of ourselves for that security. But you know, I know where it truly comes from. And when we still our thoughts, when we learn to meditate, when we learn to stop thought eventually, there is no bliss, no peace, like the peace of silence, right? And of course, what this always does is it benefits our beings in that we're able to focus, create, get along with others, play well together in a much more harmonious way, which of course spreads out to those that we come in contact with. The light that we generate by meditating, the power that we generate by meditating benefits not only ourselves, but all of those around us and, like I said, ultimately the planet. So the root chakra is where our peace and security sit. You know, we've got the 7 chakras that we're going to begin speaking more about on a weekly basis. But the root chakra sits at the base of our spines, essentially, not actually, but that's the area, right, that the root chakra sits. And what we're going to do today is when Randy begins to play the music, which, as I've told you many times, it is infused, the music is infused with energy to help us all to meditate more easily, more quickly. I'll get back to what we're going to do today in a moment. But one of the things that I wanted to remind you about is that consistency and gentleness is so important to meditating. The more consistent you are, the more your power comes up, the more your security is stabilized within, the more peace you have. It's so important to meditate at least once a day for 15 minutes at the very minimum when you're beginning. And then if you can, twice a day. Best is to meditate first thing when you wake up, when your mind is still a bit uncluttered, not quite as cluttered as it gets later on in the day when you're doing business and communicating, doing all the work that we have to do, whether it's with children or grandchildren or in our digital business lives, whatever it is. So it's best to meditate first thing in the morning. And then as a second meditation, of course, you can meditate with us. And also, even really awesome is the meditation that you can do at sunset. At sunset, things shift. I'm sure you've all felt it, but there is a shift that happens at sunset with energy. Things quiet, calm, sort of a crack in the worlds is what Don Juan used to say in the books that Carlos Castaneda wrote. So sunset is a beautiful, very easy time to meditate. Whether you're outside or inside, doesn't matter. You can be watching the sunset. You can be sitting in your home in a very quiet space that is only yours. The space should be clean, and maybe you could have a flower or a candle. Candles are lovely to focus on in the beginning with meditation. And then, of course, if you're unable to do any of those during the day, then you can always meditate right before you go to sleep. Sitting up, don't be laying down. It's important when you meditate to try to sit up as straight as possible, as is most comfortable for you, in a very upright position. You can be cross-legged, lotus, half lotus, chair, however is comfortable for you. And of course, wearing very comfortable clothing. Your hands in your lap, being extraordinarily gentle with yourself when you meditate, not judging, simply enjoying the silence. The silence comes between the thoughts. We have these brief milliseconds, depending on who you are, where in between the thoughts, there is this break. And if we focus our attention there, those become larger and larger. Those moments, those milliseconds become moments. They can become a steady flow for you as you live your life. Sitting in that space more often than not is so beneficial. Okay, so back to security and what we're doing today. We're going to activate the root chakra with the following mantra. Om Buhum. Om Buhu. Om Buhu. Say it silently to yourselves during the first piece of music. And during the second piece of music, let go. After the meditation, we'll go through the 10 things that you must do. And we'll meet again tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Tomorrow's Tuesday, yes. So for now, Om Hu. Om Hu. Om Hu. To activate the root chakra. So Randy, if you will play the music now, let's meditate. Namaste. Can you hear me okay, Randy? Great. After meditating, it is always best to bow and offer your meditation to eternity, to the universe, in gratitude. And by the way, the mantra that we used, Om Buhum, means I express my stability into the world. So be it. So 10 things to do. 10 things to do. First, love someone or something more than you love yourself. Second, take chances constantly. Third, stop taking yourself so seriously. Fourth, start taking others more seriously. Fifth, never, ever, ever give up hope. Sixth, meditate more deeply today than you ever have. Seventh, learn to dance. Chair dancing is fine. Eighth, feel the pain of the world and be happy anyway. Ninth, let go and let eternity do with you what it will. 10th, look beyond all of this and know the truth. So again, thank you so much for being with us. This means more than you can imagine for yourself and for our planet. We know that you could be many other places, but you've chosen to be here. And for that, I am in eternal gratitude. Thank you. So tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll see you again. If not, next Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday. Namaste. The light in me sees, honors, and loves the light in you. Till next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.